You're watching NCN in high definition.
Essequibo is Guyana's.
In the news, Guyana oil output to surpass 1 million barrels daily by year-end. National Assembly goes into 2-month recess. Guyanese doctors to receive specialized training in China. And in sport, West Indies force into ODI World Cup qualifier. This is our Tuesday, August 11 edition of the NCN News. I'm Samuel Suknandon. Thank you for joining us. President Dr. Irfan Ali today witnessed a signing ceremony of a Memorandum of Understanding intended to enhance the existing Memorandum of Security cooperation between Guyana and the United States of America. The MOU strengthens and deepens a long-standing partnership, building on early cooperation in countering narcotics and wider security collaboration. The signing took place at the Office of the President between Minister of Foreign Affairs, Utah, and U.S.'s Deputy Secretary of State, Christopher Ladow. Also in attendance was Senior Minister with responsibility for Finance, Dr. Ashni Singh, Minister of Natural Resources, Vikram Barrett, and Foreign Secretary Robert Prasad, among others. The lives of families in Saudi will change significantly as the Model Village initiative takes shape, with residents having a say in how their community develops. President Irfan Ali yesterday visited Saudi on the Essequibo Coast, one of the pilot communities under the initiative. Nakasi Logan has that story.
The vision is to create a Saudi that is safe, clean, environmentally friendly, and supports the mental health and well-being of its residents. But President Ali says government cannot do it alone. With a draft plan already in place, residents were asked to share their ideas and concerns so the final design reflects what the community actually needs.
As the country continues to develop and continue to advance, there are two important challenges that we must also be able to deal with. One is that of mental health. How do we ensure our development is also addressing mental health issues and challenges? How do we create communities that are communities of wellness, communities that are green, safe, communities that offer the opportunity for your elder parents, grandparents, or your children to play, work, and move in a safe, enjoyable, livable manner?
The people-centered approach will also look at how residents live, work, and spend their leisure time. Plans include green spaces, parks, play areas, waterfront development, improved traffic management, security cameras, fire hydrants, and upgraded roads and bridges. And those spaces could also help residents earn, with Saudi positioned to benefit from Region 2's growing tourism industry.
If someone comes to Region 2 to spend a weekend here in Saudi, you can play volleyball, you can play football, you can play basketball, you can go on the seawall and relax, you can take your children to the park, so that an entire ecosystem supports the development here in Saudi. We want communities that are livable.
The plans also include exploring agricultural technology hubs. Saudi is one of 23 pilot communities being developed under the Model Village initiative across Guyana. And as the plans move forward, residents' input is expected to help shape not just the infrastructure, but the kind of community they want to live in. Nakasia Logan, NCN News.
The IMF's latest Article 4 consultation has highlighted the sustained role of Guyana's low-carbon development strategy in guiding the country's development, with a strong focus on resilience and sustainability. Senior Director of Climate Change at the Ministry of Natural Resources, Pradeepa Bolanath, says the next priority is translating those principles into tangible improvements in people's everyday lives. David Clark reports.
Guyana's climate resilience agenda is entering a phase focused increasingly on implementation, with an emphasis on ensuring that development is felt at the community level. Senior Director of Climate Change at the Ministry of Natural Resources, Pradeepa Bolanath, says resilience must go beyond infrastructure and climate adaptation to improving the lives of people.
Ultimately, resilience is not only about infrastructure, it's not only about climate adaptation, it's about transforming the lives of people, creating resilient communities, and ensuring that these serve the benefit of all of those persons who live in and depend on natural resources.
Bolanath says that means continued investment in areas such as coastal and river protection, drainage, water security, resilient roads and community facilities, while strengthening livelihoods and food security.
Development must ultimately be felt at the community level. This means for Guyana continuing to invest in climate-resilient infrastructure, particularly coastal and riverine protection, drainage, water security, resilient roads, and community facilities.
The next phase of LCDS 2030 implementation is expected to place greater emphasis on clean and renewable energy, natural resource management, and the development of sustainable and resilient communities. For NCN News, I'm David Clark.
The National Assembly has officially gone into 2-month recess, with the current parliamentary session ended on August 10. Speaker of the National Assembly, Manzoor Nadir, says Parliament will resume on October 10, marking the end of the official break from sit-ins and committee meetings. Nadir says the recess also provides an opportunity for parliamentary staff to take leave while the Clerk of the National Assembly and his team conduct maintenance and upgrades to facilities, equipment and staff offices.
Today, our Parliament goes into recess for 2 months until October the 10th. This is the official period when members of Parliament will take a break from committee meetings, from sittings of the National Assembly.
The break marks the end of the first year of the 13th Parliament. Guyana has crossed the 1 billion barrel oil production milestone, with production now near 900,000 barrels per day. And with the arrival of a new FPSO, or floating production offshore facility, later this year, production is expected to surpass 1 million barrels per day by the end of 2026. Here's Nasia Bristol with the details.
Guyana's oil production continues to reach new frontiers just over 11 years after the country's first major oil discovery in 2015. ExxonMobil Guyana President Alistair Routledge says production is now around 900,000 barrels per day, with the country on the cusp of going way beyond the 1 million barrel per day mark. That production is expected to receive another boost with the arrival of the new FPSO Erawutu later this year.
Depending on how you count the barrels, we may already have surpassed 1 billion barrels of production in Guyana. The first 1 billion barrels of production. Quite a feat in such a short space of time, and truly pushing beyond frontiers that in any other deep water or even offshore location has never been achieved at this pace, with the same safety record and protection of the environment.
The announcement was made at the official launch of the Guyana Energy Conference and Supply Chain Expo 2027, which is set to return in February under the theme Beyond Frontiers, Guyana's Energy Story. Director of Local Content, Michael Monroe, says the focus is on building a reliable, affordable, and diversified energy sector while strengthening environmental responsibility, investment, and local participation.
We know that an overly focused and reliance on the energy sector can redound in what is universally known as the resource curse. So it's important for us to diversify our economy to ensure that we're resilient. And we're using this moment of our energy wealth to, of course, build an economy that's diverse, investing in traditional industries, expanding agriculture, manufacturing.
He says responsible management of the country's natural resources must also ensure that today's production creates benefit for future generations. For NCN News, Nasia Bristol.
Thanks, Nasia. Coming up on the other side of the break, Guyanese doctors receive specialized training in China, and Uncapped begins on Saturday, August 15 at the National Stadium, Providence.
ACH Inc. Guyana's factory authorized Samsung distributor. We have the widest range of parts and accessories for all of your residential and commercial air conditioners, refrigerators, stoves, washers, dryers, television, ice makers and tools. Like and follow us on Facebook. ACH Inc. Lot A, Good for Wagding Public Road, East Coast Demerara. Call 222-5685 or 600-7810 or visit our website at www.achgy.com. ACH Inc. Guyana's factory authorized Samsung distributor.
In today's tough driving conditions, every engine faces three powerful enemies: engine heat, pollutants, and frequent short trips. Each factor is a direct cause of engine sludge, a buildup of dirt that can block vital oilways. This triple threat demands triple protection. Castrol GTX's Triple Protect Power is engineered to fight these three main causes of engine sludge.
Ready to design your dream jewelry? It's simple with Raj Jewelry. WhatsApp us your design and our skilled jewelers will create it just for you. Stop searching. Start designing. Get the custom piece you've always wanted today. Call us or book your appointment now at 658-5730. Find us at Movietown and Giftland Mall. Raj Jewelry, your vision, our craft.
Nature inspired the technology behind Dry Coat by Lanco, a paint that repels moisture, keeping your walls dry and flawless. No stains, no damage, just beautiful protected walls. With Dry Coat, you can choose any color you love and stop humidity in its tracks. Dry Coat by Lanco. Perfect walls, moisture free. The experts recommend Lanco.
Lanco Guyana Inc. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Lanco Guyana. Telephone 227-1725 or WhatsApp 743-0348.
Here in Guyana, we are diverse people through and through. Of course, that extends into the foods we love to cook, eat, and enjoy. But no matter what you got bubbling in your pot, there's one thing you all got to face. That's cleanup time.
Don't stress, there's Full Fresh.
With Full Fresh dishwashing cream, you get a powerhouse grease stripper with glycerin to tackle tough stains and vitamin E for gentle care on your hands.
Squeaky clean dishes.
Soft hands.
Easy on the wallet. Full Fresh dishwashing cream is available and distributed by BPADs in a variety of sizes and fragrances.
This is your chance to win big with Digicel's $6 million spin to win. Top up $2,000 or more or pay your postpaid bill on time and you could get a chance to spin the wheel for serious cash. Every week, you could win up to $1 million in cash. Imagine it. One top up, one bill payment, one spin, and boom, you're a winner. So don't wait. Top up now or pay your Digicel postpaid bill on time. Digicel's $6 million spin to win. Your chance starts today. Terms and conditions apply. Digicel. Real connection.
Looking for a perfect weekend outing? Then don't miss Uncapped Marketplace 2026.
Join us on Saturday, August 15th and Sunday, August 16th at the Guyana National Stadium for family, fun, and shopping.
Explore over 100 agro-processors, showcasing the very best of Guyana's flavors.
Enjoy exclusive discounts, exciting gifts, and discover amazing local products all in one place.
Sauces and seasonings, beauty and skincare products, craft items, fruits and vegetables, and beautiful plants.
Uncapped Marketplace 2026, August 15th and 16th at the Guyana National Stadium.
Support local, shop local, discover something new. Admission is free.
Admission is free. We'll see you there.
Welcome back to the NCN News. The government is moving to stabilize Guyana's poultry market with arrangements in place for the temporary importation of approximately 330,000 pounds of chicken per week. During a meeting with representatives from the Private Sector Commission, Agriculture Minister Zulfikar Mustafa agreed that this will serve as a temporary solution to fill in gaps in the market. The new Guyana Marketing Corporation, GMC, is facilitating the imports, which will be distributed through local suppliers and distributors across the country. The government is also looking at expanding cold storage capacity in the poultry sector, allowing producers to store excess chicken during periods of high production and then release it when demand increases. 9 Guyanese doctors are set to travel to China for 3 months of specialized medical training under a partnership between the government of Guyana and the People's Republic of China. The doctors were introduced today during a ceremony held at the Georgetown Public Hospital Resource Center. More in this report.
Speaking at the ceremony, Chief Executive Officer of the Georgetown Public Hospital, Robbie Rambaran, welcomed the continued collaboration between the Chinese government and the Ministry of Health, noting the importance of the partnership in building local capacity and advancing healthcare delivery.
We sincerely appreciate this partnership, this collaboration. It continues to fulfill that mandate of its excellence, where we provide a world-class healthcare service to the people of those doctors through our organization.
Dr. Rambaran says during the 3-month training program, which commences September 2026, the doctors will pursue specialized studies in several medical fields, including ophthalmology, pathology, nephrology, among others.
Orthopedics have 2 doctors are going: anesthesia, obstetrics and gynecology, plastic surgery, and general surgery, which have 1 doctor each, and I get a total of 9 doctors that we can check.
Meanwhile, China's Ambassador Yang Yang says the initiative will further strengthen health cooperation between China and Guyana, noting that human resource development has always been a key area of China's pragmatic cooperation with Guyana. For the NCN News, Celestine Chacon.
Traumatic experiences can leave lasting emotional and physical effects sometimes long after the event itself has passed. Anxiety, fear, depression, and changes in behavior are among the effects that can impact a person's daily life. International healthcare consultant Colin Haynes says there is no shame in seeking help, and that recognizing that you need support can be an important part of the healing process. Learn more in tonight's NCN Health Report, compliments of GTM Insurance and Essential Care Pharmacy.
Trauma is more than simply remembering a painful or frightening experience. It can leave a lasting imprint on the mind, triggering anxiety, depression, fear, and other psychological effects. For survivors of traumatic events, certain situations or experiences can also bring those memories rushing back.
I have to say now, how do I overcome it? And I think the best way to overcome it is to seek professional help. But before you seek professional help, I think we have to recognize that there is a problem. And then number 2, we have to be willing to talk about that problem. And number 3, we have to confront that issue.
The message is that seeking help is not a weakness, it is an effort to heal. Family support, counseling, and other available resources can assist people as they learn to cope with traumatic experiences. And the effects of trauma can extend beyond emotional health. A traumatic experience can place the body under significant stress, potentially affecting conditions such as blood pressure and blood sugar, particularly among people already living with chronic illnesses. Recovery is also not necessarily immediate. Some people may begin to feel better within a relatively short period, while for others the effects can continue for years. The advice is to be patient with the process, maintain healthy habits, manage stress, get adequate sleep, and seek support when needed.
And I think that there is some misconceptions that if I go to seek help, it means that I'm crazy. It means that something is wrong with me. It means that I am not well. Well, I'm here to tell people that nobody in this earth is well. We all have fears, anxieties. We all suffer from traumas and different things that happen in our lives.
Seeking help can be the first step toward understanding the trauma, learning how to cope with it, and moving forward. But recovery does not mean forcing someone to immediately face their trauma. The process can take time, and individuals need to feel comfortable and ready to deal with what happened. I am Kristen Jasai reporting for NCN Health.
And we now tell you that Uncapped Marketplace is set for this weekend, and the Guyana Manufacturing Services Association is looking to use the event to identify businesses that are ready to take the next step with financing and investment support. President of the GMSA, Rafi Khan, says the aim is to connect promising businesses with opportunities through the Ghana Development Bank and encourage commercial banks to take a closer look at local enterprises. With businesses now moving towards export markets, Khan says this year's event should be more than an opportunity to showcase products.
The Guyana Development Bank, through the GMSA, we will be targeting dozens of those 100 companies to narrow the gap to see who are bankable, who are ready to take the next step. Okay, you're going to be seeing the GMSA not just sitting and waiting for this fund to realize and the money to go into businesses. What we want to do, which we're starting to do already, is starting to accelerate the process in preparing those companies for the next step.
Khan is also encouraging participants at this year's Uncapped to use the platform to seek investment, diversify their products, and prepare themselves for the next stage of growth.
What we want to see this year is businesses looking for investors, businesses looking for other opportunities of how they can catapult their businesses to the next level. So this year on CAP, I want our consumers to go out there by record numbers, meet the persons, the owners of those companies, hear their stories. I would like to see the banks actually going and talk to business owners there and inviting them to come and have an appointment to talk about their loans after they get their development finance loan.
Uncapped begins on Saturday, August 15 in the National Stadium, Providence, with more than 100 businesses focusing primarily on agro-processing and the agro-processing sector. For those of you viewing the news online, we thank you for watching. The news continues live on television with sport after these messages.
Building or renovating anytime soon? Be sure to check us out at Unique Electrical for all domestic, commercial and industrial electrical supplies. We offer an extensive range of products such as cables, panels, breakers, lamps, bulbs, trunking, conduits and fittings, changeover switches, bus bars, transformers, etc. at affordable prices. Be sure to give us a call on 225-2250 or visit us at 238 South Road Border for all your electrical needs.
What's fresh, clean, and keeps colors beautiful? It's Ozon's powder detergent. For the very best results, add Ozon fabric softeners. The power of Ozon.
Imported and distributed by BPATS.
With amazing ambience, great food, and great customer service, Hard Rock Cafe is the place to be. Enjoy all-you-can-eat wings on Mondays, karaoke on Tuesdays, double deal Thursdays, and live entertainment on Fridays and Saturdays. Plus, check out their rock shop for amazing merch. Visit Hard Rock Cafe at Movietown from 11 hours to midnight daily. For reservations, contact 502-4736 or 648-8686.
It's a new day with Shilling Oil. A unique blend of natural oils to help ease and soothe the day-to-day discomforts of life. Get relief from muscle and joint pain headaches, and congestion. Shilling Oil lets you get back to the things you love doing most. What a relief. With Shilling Oil. Distributed by Massey Distribution.
When it comes to clean, steady flow, every drop matters. At Tulsi Prasad Limited, we stock what Guyana needs. Quality PVC pipes and fittings, ready for the job. Leak-proof, long-lasting, and built for performance on residential, commercial, and industrial projects. Manufactured to ASTM standards and GNBS certified. Trusted on government infrastructure, water networks, mining, and more to build Guyana strong. Tulsi Prasad PVC pipes, flowing quality, lasting performance.
Improve your overall health and wellness with Natral line of products. Keep your mind sharp and memory strong with Natral Cognium. Uplift your mood and relieve stress with Natral 5-HTP. Fight off diseases and boost your immune system with Natral Immune Booster. You can find the full range of Natral products at leading pharmacies nationwide. Natral, imported and distributed by Global Healthcare Supplies, Inc. Telephone 231-3645.
Life is unpredictable. You and your loved ones can get hurt or sick at any time. Without insurance, medical bills can become overwhelming. With GTM health insurance plans, you have the ability to choose health insurance that suits your way of living, so you can get back to making memories with the ones